Greg Nice, Greg NICE, dame un beso. We rock for a fee, not for free. Maybe you do it for charity. Now my employer or my employee is making Greg NICE very MAD. To ever think of jerking me? Work too hard for my royalty. Put lead in your make a cup of tea. Peace the red alert and kick Capri. Ooh la la, we. I said Muhammad Ali. You say Cassius Clay. I say butter. You say parquet. It's all right if you want to make a sway on my way uptown. Take the deuce to the tray. I originate. They duplicate. I praise the Lord and keep the faith. It's all right and keep biting at the bait. 92, yeah, 1 year later. Peace out, Premier. Take me out with the fader. Want to get step up. Want to get step up. What to get?
Do I sound like I'm joking? Do I sound like I'm playing? When you look into my eyes, you understand what I'm saying? Let me say it to you slowly, and it may sound scandalous. I don't think that you can handle this.
Once again, we are on. I'm the great Mike Steph. TheMoJoKing is still on vacation. But this is like episode number 4, and he's still on vacation. Mo, listen. Oh, it's on this side. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. Hurry up. Pronto. No, once again, Mojo, he's on a well-deserved, well-earned vacation with the Mojo Queen and the Mojo Prince. Shout out to them. He'll be back next week. Yes. This week, well, this episode, because I'm not used to making mini episodes. I'm used to 90 minutes, 2 hours extravaganzas. But listen, I'm just that versatile. This episode, we will be talking about the Sunday night matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, boy. This is going to be a great matchup. The Kansas City is 2-3. Can you believe that? Kansas City is 2-3? That's crazy. The line for this game is Kansas City. It's actually favored by 2.5 points. Like, who bumped their head? Are they smoking some blue magic out in Kansas City? Matter of fact, are they smoking some blue magic out in Las Vegas? Are they dealing with some Heisenberg out in Las Vegas? How in the hell is Kansas City favored by 2.5 points against the juggernaut that is the Detroit Lions? Listen, I already know my pick because they got Kansas City favored by 2.5. Listen, but I'll start with the Lions first. Detroit rolled to their 4th straight win, 37-24 over the reeling Cincinnati Bengals this past Sunday. I'm Ra. Steve Brown. That's going to be my name for him. Mum Ra, the ever living. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 8 receptions for 100 yards, and tight end Sam Laporta added 5 catches for 92 yards, including his first touchdown of the season. Jared Goff completed 19 to 23 passes for 258 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, with an average of 34.8 points per game through 5 games, the Lions are now on pace to score 592 points in 17 games this season, which would be the second most in NFL history. The current record is 606 points, set by Peyton Manning in the 2013 Denver Broncos, with second place going to the 2007 Patriots, led by Tom Brady, and they scored 589 points. But here's a big caveat. Those were in the days of a 16-game season. Last year's Lions scored 564 points, which were the 4th most in a season in NFL history. Now, going on the side of the Chiefs, what can you say about the Chiefs? Kansas City lost this past Monday night to the Jaguars, of all people, 31-28, after not only blowing a 14-zip early lead, but a 4-point lead with under 2 minutes to go in the game. During the final minute of the 4th quarter, Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence fell to the ground, picked himself up, and sprinted into the end zone for a go-ahead touchdown. Chris Jones was seen walking slowly as the game-winning play was unfolding. Jones was definitely not going to own up to his particular lack of effort on that play, because he claimed that the entire Kansas City defense failed to finish the play near the goal line. And I quote, "I thought multiple times we had him," Jones said. "We've got to finish. We've got to finish. We got multiple guys there that we just have got to finish that play. It was a fluke play for him to be able to break that many tackles. But yeah, I put it on us as a defense. We've got to finish. We've got to bring him down on that." Now, I'm sorry. I'm going to call BS on this. If anybody saw that play multiple times, multiple tackles, okay, yeah, you got touched here, you got touched there, but the majority of what happened was due to him and his lineman. He tripped off when he got the ball. He tripped on his drop back. Fell again on his drop back. Got up and then wiggled his way to the touchdown. You can literally see Chris Jones walking. If he was going full throttle, he probably would have been at the place. He probably would have been able to meet Trevor Lawrence at the goal line. But c'est la vie, that's life. And I think that's how this season is going for the Kansas City Chiefs. When you go to 3 straight Super Bowls, right? How many Super Bowls have they been in? 5? 5 over the last, 5 over the last 6 years? That's a lot of wear and tear, both mentally and physically. I'm not giving them a pass, but those are a lot of games to play. And the season is long enough as is. And maybe when you have 3 rings already, you're like, listen, I got my bread, I got my rings, I got my legacy, I'm good. Maybe that's how Chris Jones is thinking of things right now. I don't know. It wasn't a good look. And what was a worse look was for him to actually deactivate all his social media. Like, dude, you're in your 30s, right? Matter of fact, how about this? Dude, you're a man, right? Deactivating social media? Nobody tells you have to go on social media. You could cut the notifications off. Like, listen, I've kind of detached myself from social media. Only time I really go on social media is to promote this here show, HGF Hidden Gems Football, and of course my own show, Salty Thoughts of Mike Steph, and the appearances that I have on GI and 4AZ, amongst others. But yeah, that's the only time I really go on social media. Like, for instance, me and my daughter were just talking about this. Main Event K. Her birthday was this past week. Happy birthday to my lovely daughter, Main Event K. Will anybody see any birthday pictures of Main Event K on any of my feeds? No, they will not. Why? Because you need to mind your business. It's a mental picture, it's a mental note. She sent me pictures, they stay in my phone. If she chooses to put them up, that's on her. I don't even have access to my, neither here nor there. So for a grown man to deactivate his social media due to some stupidity that he said out of his spout, that's weak. That's weak sauce. I ain't jacking that. I ain't rocking with that. So either way, to me, that just shows you where their head's at. So Kansas City minus 2.5. Oh, please. Detroit plus 2.5. This is like almost the easiest pick this week. Detroit plus 2.5. Over under. I'm gonna go over strictly because of the fact of Detroit. Detroit is averaging 35 points a game damn near. Is this gonna be a barn burner? Yeah, but I don't think it's actually going to be as close as people think. Remember, 2 years ago, at the very precipice of the climb, of the rise of Detroit, Detroit went into KC on opening night and beat these Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're going to do it again. And for them to be an underdog, this is crazy. So, like I said, Detroit plus 2.5, over under, over and out. Well, that brings us to the end of this portion of Hidden Gems Football. Next edition will be the doubleheader for Monday night. Why they keep on with the doubleheaders? I swear, when the NFL can squeeze something out of a product, can squeeze some blood out of a turnip, best believe that's what they're going to do. And they got me doing extra work. Of course, the week that Mo is on vacation, I got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4, but 5 games. But why not? Like, this is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do, baby. So, with all that being said, I'm going to get out of here. See y'all tomorrow with the double dip on Monday Night Football with the Falcons hosting the Buffalo Bills and the Commanders and the Bears. Shoot, if you're going to do a double dip, give me some more interesting games. Those are doo-doo. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
The 19 Media Group presentation.
Make me sweat. Make me harder. Make me lose my breath. Make me water. Make me sweat. Make me harder. Make me lose my breath. Make me water.
The 19 Media Group presentation.
Make me sweat. Make me harder. Make me lose my breath. Make me water.
The 19 Media Group presentation.